So a lot of you may well know that the Open cost me a tattoo this year, and I'm a man of my word. So today, we're getting a tattoo. So I've got my money, and the good thing is, this tattoo studio said that they will do it for just the price of the ink, because it's a charity. Buzzing. Let's go and say hello to the boys. The way that they do it. Yeah. Just basically just melt on the skin.
Where's the Battle Cancer logo going, Leon?
It's going on the neck.
It's going on the neck. Which one? The big one? Oh, in your face, sorry.
It's not big enough.
Side your face, right there, I reckon. It's not keen?
Yeah.
Which part of the neck? Well, I'll find out in a minute, I suppose.
Yeah, you'll see in a minute.
Woo!
The loser has to get the other company's logo. He's gonna love that.
Okay, so it's not really going on your neck.
No, I was actually just winding Scott up.
But he's just messaged you. You put it on Instagram, didn't you?
Yeah, I put an Instagram story up. He's just messaged me in capital letters saying, mate. And then I felt quite bad because he was like, seriously, that's amazing. Because he's obviously absolutely covered, so he probably thinks nothing at all about me putting it on my neck. But my first tattoo on my neck, that would be bold. But it's going on the leg. Sorry, Scott. Very clean.
It looks really cool.
First colour tattoo, Scott.
I like it.
I really like it.
That was a good start to the morning. Anyway, exciting things are happening. Leon on Wednesday goes away for
just under a month, about 4 weeks.
Where are you going?
New Zealand again, for the third time.
And you're going to be vlogging.
Oh yeah, I'm going to be in New Zealand. Yes, I'm going to vlog. The whole time I did on Instagram the other day, I said to people, what do you want to see? Because we're just getting a camper van, so it'll just be me, Carly and Jax. And we're just going to be travelling around from Auckland, heading down south, catching up with my mate Woody in Wellington, which is super cool. And then we're going to be in Queenstown for New Year's, and then just essentially, it's quite free. We haven't planned too much. A lot of CrossFit boxers have already welcomed me in and said you can come for a workout, which is great. But I just wondered what people wanted to see. And it seems as if a lot of people want to see, obviously, the country, and they want to see a lot more family stuff and just how we're generally getting around. So I'm going to try and get a couple of vlogs a week. All depends on Wi-Fi and that kind of stuff, because obviously I'm going to be in a camper van, not hotels, but we should be able to make it work. It should be fun.
Alright, turns out I didn't have the mic plugged in for most of this vlog, but the sound sounded fine anyway. Change of scenery, we're in the garage gym. Wolverson have just sent over a bunch of their new bumper plates to try. Apparently they're up to 30% less noise, which is great if you don't want to piss the neighbours off. Let's test them, so let's find out how quiet they are.
Well, that's that then. Coffee?
How many messages and Instagram stories have you had about having a tattoo on your neck?
A lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
Scott still thinks it's on your neck, doesn't he?
Scott's been messaging me today. He asked how it was going. I was like, you have to wait until tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be hilarious when he finds out. But it's also as well as like everyone seems to think, like, not that it's a stupid idea, but it's more like nobody seems to have even thought, oh, there's no way he'd get a tattoo on his neck. It's like everyone thinks I'm that spontaneous that I would just go and randomly get a tattoo on my neck.
I wouldn't blink an eye if you did that.
Yeah, which surprised me. I thought of all the tattoos, it's a beautiful tattoo, but I'd probably have something slightly different on my neck.
What else have we got planned for today?
Oh, we've got Jamie Alderton on the podcast in a little while, which I'm really excited for, to have a chat with him post box jump Everest that he's just done. So
yeah, tell me what he just did. Briefly, not a long story.
Yeah, so basically he did the amount of box jumps, obviously a 24-inch box jumps. He jumped up at, I think it was around 20-something thousand box jumps he had to do in 24 hours to jump the equivalent height of Everest, which is obscene. Absolutely obscene. He was averaging somewhere around 600 to 650 box jumps an hour, which is not very fun. I should
And he's
imagine.
raised over 20 grand for a children's hospice.
Yeah, I should imagine. I can't even imagine what his Achilles are like.
Oh, that's what would scare me.
Oh, disgusting bits of leather now. I reckon they're wrecked. So we've got that. And then we're going to go and see the boys and play some games, I think, aren't we?
Games night.
And eat some pizza.
John, what just happened and we completely forgot to film anything?
Well,
we're meant to have a really sexy time lapse.
I did remember, but I just didn't want to get up again in the middle of the podcast. We said Jamie Alderson on the podcast. I'm going to go out there and say it's my favourite podcast so far. Very much on our wavelength. You guys are going to honestly love this one.
It was a good episode, wasn't it? So, just to recap, guys, what happened when John said he didn't want to get up again? What happened in that podcast was hilarious. So, first of all, the cat was
really hilarious, Leon.
the cat was meowing, which is standard, and it got to the point where John was like, I need to get the cat out of this room. Got the cat out, and then the cat came back in, or tried to get back in and kept meowing. So John opened the door so the cat could take a dump, but as he tried to open the door, he bumped into Bobby's Playmobile, and that started playing music down the podcast, and then he had to get the cat out again, and you just had enough, hadn't you, mate? You just had a mare. And then first of all, before any of that happened, he almost had like a little bit of a starstruck moment and didn't know how to bring Jay in. And he went down this road of, ladies and gentlemen.
No, I didn't do
what
it. I was
happened?
going to.
What happened?
It just got a much, Leon. It got a bit much today. I mean, I had a lot of coffee, and yeah, let's go to Matt's and shoot some shit.
Maybe we should add a little context there, or should we just leave it like that?
Oh, well, we're not, like, gaming night. I've already said we're doing a gaming night. So, obviously, I didn't film at Matt's last night. Well, I did, but I wasn't really putting effort into it, so it wasn't really going to make the cut for the vlog. But what I want to do is I want to have a little chat with you guys now and kind of tell you where the channel's going at the moment, what's been happening, because lots has changed, as you can see by this little monkey. That's why we've not had as many competitions or as many trips to Zach's. Like, I'd love to have gone to Filthy 150. But to get to Filthy 150, I have to see if Rose is happy, which she always is, but I don't want to take advantage to look after Bob's by herself, and I don't want to miss out on time with her. Like, my whole life at the moment is really geared to spend as much time with my little one as I can, as is Leon's, and still making enough money to get by and pay the mortgage. So that's why things have changed a little bit for us, and you are going to see a little bit more of these guys, and that's not like we're changing to a lifestyle channel or anything like that. We're still going to be doing very similar to what we've always done. You just might get a little bit more of this kind of stuff because we're not always going to be at as many competitions as we used to be. Having said that, I've got every intention of going to the games to film with Zach and just enjoy that. We've got loads of training coming up. We're actually taking a little break. I don't know about anyone else, if they all just feel a bit pooped after the Open. Like, after the Open, I think I've trained like 4 times in 3 or 4 weeks, and I'm kind of embracing that. I'm quite enjoying it, and I'll get back to it when I'm good and ready. I had a good session the other day in the home gym, and that's what I'll carry on doing until I'm ready to get back at it, probably after Christmas, to be honest. And it's important to listen to your body and know when's time to take breaks from work and when's time to take breaks from training as well. I think the thing with me and Leon is that lines cross. Work and training are one and the same thing, so sometimes it takes a lot out of you. It's a blessing in so many ways, don't get me wrong. First world problems here, but you have to remember when it's time to take breaks. Hello, Mummy.
Hi.
How are you feeling?
Alright.
Rose has, May, I don't know, I'm going to find out in a minute. May had the bug that Leon had, Jax had, then I had, and it resulted in not being very well, and there's no polite way I can put this. Having the shits like nothing you've ever seen in your life. Like, I thought it was going to empty. It was that bad. That's the only way I can explain it. Sorry. If you haven't seen the Mickey Flanagan sketch, just go onto YouTube and type Mickey Flanagan Deli Belly. That will tell you everything you ever need to know. So on that note, I'm going to go. If you enjoyed this video, please leave us a comment below. Maybe more of what you want to see from the channel. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love to see more comments from you guys. I'd love to get a bit more interaction going. So if you're one of those people who's been thinking about commenting and maybe a bit shy, smash them in there, and so we can get a chat going. See you guys.